Amina came into the clinic on a rainy afternoon, her clothes damp and her face pale. She looked nervous, clutching her bag tightly as she sat in the waiting room. When I called her name, she walked in slowly, her eyes not meeting mine. I could tell right away that this wasn't just a routine checkup. She was young, only 21, but her eyes carried the weight of someone who had already been through too much. After checking her vitals and performing a quick ultrasound, I asked her how she was feeling. That's when she broke down. Tears streamed down her face as she said, "I don't know what to do. My boyfriend, he doesn't want me to keep the baby." She had been with him for over a year. At first, he was excited when she told him about the pregnancy. He even talked about names and future plans. But within a few weeks, his attitude changed. He started avoiding her calls, became distant, and then came the pressure. He told her they were too young, that a baby would ruin their lives, and that if she kept it, he was done with the relationship. Amina was heartbroken. She loved him deeply and had imagined a future with him and their child. But now she felt cornered, unsure of what was right. Her family didn't know yet, and she was afraid of their reaction. She didn't want to disappoint them, but she also didn't want to lose the person she thought she'd spend her life with. I listened carefully, letting her speak without interruption. I told her what I tell all my patients in such situations. This is your body, your baby, and your decision. No one can take that away from you. In the weeks that followed, Amina returned for appointments, each time growing stronger. She told her parents, and to her surprise, they were supportive. Her mother cried but promised to stand by her. Her cousin offered her a place to stay when things with her boyfriend became unbearable. Eventually, she moved out, choosing her peace over a relationship filled with emotional manipulation. Her boyfriend made one last effort to change her mind, sending her a long message filled with guilt and empty promises. But by then, Amina had changed. She had spent nights crying, questioning herself, and wondering what her life would look like. But now, when she looked at the ultrasound images of her growing baby, she felt something powerful: love, purpose, and strength. When labor started, Amina came to the hospital with her cousin by her side. It was a long and painful delivery, but when she finally held her baby girl in her arms, all the fear disappeared. She named her Hope. Looking at her daughter's tiny face, Amina whispered, "You saved me more than I'll ever be able to explain." That day, she didn't just become a mother. She became a fighter, a survivor, and someone who chose herself and her child, even when love tried to silence her. Her journey was far from over, but she had already overcome what many never do: the strength to walk away and choose a future where she and her daughter came first.